Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Hi, Pat, Beatrice, Kathy, Deb Z, Susan Fortier, Pat Reyes. I know we have Stephen Haggerty here, one of my moderators. Hello. T-Barb, hello. Yes, Stephen. Thank you so much for moderating. You're awesome. Simply Mira, BMC. Okay, perfect. For some reason today, StreamYard was not picking up my snow globe. So I'm going to try to speak as clearly as possible. Hi, T-Bird. Mystical Signature, Robin, Joella, Jay Rivera. Are you going to fall asleep on me? Are you going to fall asleep on me today? Let's see, The Best Things in Life, Chris Sam Creations. Hold on. Johnny's texting me real quick. Let me get back on him. So, Jay's talking. Jay, are you still talking about your KFC last night? Seriously? Oh, Jay, we love you, Jay. Pat Reyes, Jane, Beatrice. Oh, thank you guys for hitting the like button. Let's see, who else am I missing? Georgie Moon, Phyllis Rowan. BMC is eating avocado, tomatoes, and onion with balsamic vinegar. You're my kind of person. Selfish Wing. Yes, I was at Sienna's earlier. She's awesome. I love her to pieces. Let me see. Romana McLendon. Adrian Reeder from Houston, Texas. Kathy W. again. Keisha Harris. Hello. Roses and B. Georgie Moon. Let's see. AQ. She wants hot wings. Go get her some, Jay. Joella's got Parmesan chicken in the oven. See, now y'all gonna make me hungry. Quagmire's eating everything. Let's see. Leah Chevalier. Hello. Ian, my favorite Scott. You won the bet with yourself. Oh, Ian. Oh, man. Delilah Ahoy. Or Delilah Gillis is talking about Chunky Ahoy. Sosu 55. Oh, man. You guys. So I posted something on my community page. And if you guys are having a kind of crappy day, go read it over there. I started this little game about our quarantine names, which is your current mood. And so your first name is your current mood. And then your last name is the last thing you ate out of your cupboard or your pantry. And there's some freaking hilarious stuff on there. It's pretty funny. So if you guys want to laugh after this, go check out the community page. I was rolling in tears. I was laughing so much. So what's everybody up to? I know Whimsy did a live stream earlier. I was there. I was multitasking between Whimsy's live stream and Sienna's live stream. Frustrated with pharmacy Twix bars. Oh, Deb. Oh, Lordy. Oh man, Nancy, you're making me hungry. You want to bring me some food? Constipated coleslaw. Constance. Oh my God. Oh, sleepy nut bars. Johnny's here. Hi, Johnny, my dear Johnny. Oh man. Yeah, you guys had me cracking up. Y'all had me cracking up. So, I'm trying to keep it light for you guys and have a space for us to meet at. I tried to not go live at the same time other people go live because I don't want to interrupt other readers. I don't like that. I don't think it's cool. So yeah, that's why I'm coming on so late. So welcome. So what's everybody been up to? Stuffed up yogurt from Suzanne. So, now that we are in the stay-at-home orders here in California, only go out for essentials, I thought it would be a grand time which I have been doing, is to study up on my Lenormand again. It's always good to come back and read and review. So for those of you, don't worry, I'm not promoting this book. She has no idea who I am. This is The Essential Lenormand by Rana George. This is the book that I absolutely love. I have others, but for those of you that are just getting into the Lenormand, this is the one I would tell you to pick up. Because the other ones that I have can get pretty whacked out, like it's just overload of information. And she writes it in such an easy way that it's just really easy to follow. And also, the description box below, Donna Lay, Tarot Tribe Beyond Worlds. She's amazing. That's where I learned. So I came up with some book recommendations. For those of you that are, I don't know, stuck at home too, wanted some ideas. So I have this book. It's part of a series. This one is the eighth one in the series. And it's by Dorinda Jones. Let me see. Deb is asking, Becca, what drew you to the Lenormand in the first place? I had been reading tarot for a while, but I wanted a little bit more specifics. And I think the tarot would confuse me a little bit. So by happenstance one day, serendipity, I guess, I ran into, I was watching a lot of tarot on YouTube. It popped up in my recommendations. And Donna Lay popped up, and I watched 2 or 3 videos, and it was just like I was hooked. But anyways, back to this. So this right here from Dorinda Jones, it's the Grave series. These are some of my favorite books. Now, if you guys are into raunchy comedy, like lighthearted sort of stuff, this is a good one. The premise is there is the main character. Her name is Charlie Davidson, believe it or not, like, Harley Davidson, Charlie Davidson. Yeah. And she is a private detective, but she also has this really weird magical power where she is the Grim Reaper. And it's really, really funny. Super good laughs. Like, I mean, rolling on the floor laughing with this stuff. Let me see. John Muir is also, for me, my preference for me, John Muir, I love. He writes about, a lot of his work is around the mountains of California. So like the Siennas and the Yosemite, but mostly Siennas. He fell in love with the Siennas. They're the Sierras, I'm sorry. So John Muir, if you ever want to experience nature through the eyes of John Muir and feel like you're going on a wonderful, beautiful hike in the mountains of California, John Muir. And then this last one here is the Book of Life. This is actually from the Discovery of Witches trio. This was written by a university professor here at the San Diego State University. She wrote this trilogy about a history of witches, and I think they came out with a show. I don't know if it's on cable somewhere. I don't think the show did the series justice, but if you guys are looking for books, you know, those are my little recommendations. Just fun stuff and good time to review your work, you guys. If you know, if you're kind of bored and there's nothing on TV and you're going kind of mental, it's good stuff. Good stuff. So let me go back over here. So I kind of wanted to give just a few, I don't even know how to word it. Yeah, and you guys tell each other other books here in the comments too. Oh, are you watching this? Are you watching the show, Sarah, or did you read the books? Because I'm on the last one right now, and I love it. I love it. So I just wanted to say a couple of things, and I don't want to sound like a biatch, but I'm going to go there. First of all, please respect the chat. I haven't noticed anybody fighting or anything like that, but I would appreciate if you keep it clean. And by clean, I mean, do not come in here with conspiracy theories, especially conspiracy theories in regards to the current situation where we're at right now. I don't know how to say this. This is indeed a virus. This is not something that is part of some weird technology. If those are your views, please keep them to yourselves. If you have a channel, take it there. Please do not bring that here. Secondly, exactly, Sarah. The book was like, I couldn't put it down. The TV show, I'm like, they missed a bunch of stuff, you know? And then secondly, I do not give everybody shout outs. There are certain readers that I watch, and you know, everybody has their own audience. Please do not come into my chat to shamelessly promote your channel. Okay. I mean, you can say, hi, I'm new, whatever, but please do not do that or you will be blocked. I just find it distasteful. I try to not do that myself while I'm in other people's live streams. It's just, I think it's tacky. Please don't do that. So that's all I had to say. And let's just move on. So you guys, today has been freaking bananas. Freaking bananas. Bananas on the Twitter. Okay. Raise your hand if you know Katie Porter, you guys. Raise your hands if you know Katie Porter. Because I'm going to tell you what she did. Oh, Ona's here. Hi, Ona. Oh, Cappy's mom. I don't know if I said hi to you. Hi. So T-Bar knows who Katie Porter is. Well, I was going through the through the Twitter and taking screenshots, and she clapped back at the CEO so bad. So there's news coming out right now, breaking from CNBC. The United Airlines CEO is threatening big job cuts if the company doesn't receive, quote, sufficient government support by the end of March. And she replied, on July 15th, 2019, your board of directors authorized $3 billion back in $3 billion in buybacks. Please sit down. You go, Katie. You go, girl. Robert Reich. Okay, this brings me back to the reading that we did yesterday. I was answering someone's question about the stimulus checks that are being supposedly given. And I said that there were strings attached. We got the snake was in the middle, the ring was at the end. I forget what was in the beginning, but there were strings attached to what they were given. Robert Reich, who is an economist, I believe he also worked in under Obama's administration as an economic advisor. And he's tweeting, at the time that I took the picture, I snapped the picture of his tweet. It had been 1 hour already. And he's breaking down the Senate bill. Number one, a one-time payment up to $1,200 per adult. One-time payment of $1,200 per adult. So you're not going to get this every month. It's a one-time payment. Number two, you won't get this unless your income reaches $23,500. Okay. Remember the central card to that reading, you guys? We had the anchor, the sun. We had the mice in the middle, the cross, and the coffin. I said others were going to have to suffer. Remember that? I don't know if everybody caught that live stream because it was quite long. But the mice is card 23. Let me go back over here. Okay, you see that? The mice is card number 23. You see the bottom here? That's the 7 of clubs. But either way, it's card number 23. Okay. The people that are making less than 23 will suffer the loss this way. Okay, so the cards were on point. My interpretation of it was a little bit off, but it was on point right here, you guys, okay? Number 3 in his tweet today, he is saying, so 64 million households with incomes below $50,000 would get less than $1,200. And 4, there are some R's who gave wealthy and corporations over $2 billion or $2 trillion in tax cuts. Okay, so that's everybody's clapping back on Twitter today. It's nuts out there. That was Robert Reich. So that's in reference to the reading we did yesterday. Okay, let me see. What's this one? All righty. So people on the Twitter are lighting up Biden and they're lighting up Bloomberg big time. Big time. Peter Dow, who was a campaign, hey Renee, he was on Hillary Clinton's campaign. I don't remember exactly what he did, but he was in the campaign for her. Tweeted, Biden was against gay marriage at one point. Pete Buttigieg endorsed him. Biden was against busing. Kamala Harris endorsed him. Biden voted for the Iraq War. Tulsi Gabbard endorsed him. Biden worked with segregationists. Booker endorsed him. What the fuck? Okay, that was from Peter Dow. Let's see. Eric Bradner tweeted, no, that's not, that's a different one. The Citizens for Ethics has just filed an ethics complaint against Senators Richard Burr and Kelly Loeffler. stating that they need to be investigated for possible violations of the Stock Act for insider trading laws and ethics rules. We did a reading on that yesterday, and if you remember the entire spread, I don't remember the entire spread, but I do remember that we had the, let me see here. We had the key, and it was over the birds. In the reading, it was like this, okay? Let me see if you guys can see that. Let me go back over here. It was just like this. Important witnesses, important committees, important negotiations, people that he was in. This is a clique, okay? The birds is communications, conversations, phone calls, meetings, gossip. It's a very small group of people. Now, if you look at the birds card, we'll see that it's number 12 right up here. The reason that I refer to the birds as a very small group of people between 7 to 12 is because down here you have the 7 of diamonds. That's where I get my 7 from 7 to 12 people. The count, so I did not disclose that, but for those of you that usually watch my channel, that's where I get the 7 from, down here, the playing card insert. That's why I always say 7 to 12. Okay, so the reports are coming out. I believe they are up to 7 senators that are being alleged for insider trading. Let's see. Let me see. Josh Marshall tweeted today, just to be clear, senators are required by law to disclose their stock trades. We have zero disclosure for the activities of the Trump family and what stock trades and business decisions they were taking in January and February. File that away in the back of your little brains. Stephen King cracked me up. You know, Stephen King, one of our favorite authors, you know, like The Shining and all that stuff. That's Stephen King, not the racist asshole in the Senate. No, the author. He tweeted, Trump shut down the CDC. Make sure your Trump friends understand how badly he bungled the response. Right now, he's in political heaven, on TV all the time, which he likes. He's got the border shut down, which he loves. But he's the same fuck up he's always been. That was Stephen King. And then Lawrence Tribe. Lawrence Tribe is a constitutional law professor. I believe he taught, I believe Obama was one of his students at Harvard. He's on MSNBC quite a bit. I usually see him on the Lawrence O'Donnell show. I've seen him on Ari Melber. I don't remember if I've seen him on Chris Hayes, but I usually see him on Lawrence O'Donnell. And it was so funny to see him go like totally whack today. So he tweeted what @Peter Alexander forgot, and this is in reference to Peter Alexander, meaning the reporter that Trump lashed out at. He's saying what Peter Alexander forgot was that Trump is a monster, not a batter. Pitch him a softball question and he'll go for your balls. Never mind that he's a pathetic and toothless piece of shit without balls himself. Just saying. That came from Lawrence Tribe. Even Lawrence Tribe is going nuts. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, and that's everything I've been finding on the Twitter today. It's just like, man, you guys, it's crazy out there. Like, yeah, and Robert Reich is still beating the horn. He's like, I don't know how many times I need to say this before Congress will listen, but no industry, not airlines, not hotel chains, not cruise ships should be bailed out. Bail out people, not corporations. I saw a picture today about a parking garage. Yes, I did, Ian. Yes, I did. For people that are denying this situation that we're in right now, they had the parking garage in a hospital lined with patients in hospital beds. I mean, people are going freaking nuts. People are coming after Biden like nobody's business. They're like, yo, Trump's over there bungling everything. Where the hell are you? You're more than likely going to be his opponent. Time to step up to the plate. You know, I mean, it's crazy on Twitter, you guys. The Senator Kelly Loeffler, one of the ones that got busted, is saying that she doesn't manage her stock. She doesn't know how that happened. Meanwhile, she's married to a hedge fund manager, so nobody's buying that shit sandwich. It's crazy. So, you know, I know that not everybody, and here's the thing. People are like really freaking out about the situation. They're estimating close to one report I read said close to 2.5 million that will go unemployed within the next few weeks as businesses and service industries start shutting down. Other reports are estimating 1. Other reports are estimating 1.5 of people that will be unemployed because of this situation that's going on. And they are very critical that these people that are in the service industry, you know, as with all of us, our healthcare is tied up to our employment. You lose your job, you just lost your healthcare. People are blowing up about that on Twitter right now. Hi, Miss Betsy de Jesus. There's a lot of questions being raised right now about the front runner right now in the Democratic Party. Chris Cuomo was shitting his pants the other day on a show, basically saying, I'm gonna paraphrase it, I don't know what the hell the media did, you know, elevating him, because I don't really think he's the one that's going to beat Trump. Like, I mean, talking about his gaffes, how he's absent from everything. He doesn't want to do, you know, like it was just like, and then we get into this situation. That was a few weeks before it got really bad with the coronavirus. So, oh, Yoda's here, you guys. Miss Yoda, Miss J. Yoda. Bueno, if you were reading that in Spanish, it would be Miss J. Joda. Así que no me jodas. Love you, girl. When are you going to come see me? Yeah, I know, Indigo Dog. I know. So that is what is starting to come to the forefront. Like, we're anticipating all these people getting laid off in the middle of a pandemic with an absolutely incompetent administration. They've gutted, basically crippled the Affordable Care Act. Those people just lost their jobs. They're on unemployment. And oh, by the way, you just lost your health care. You know, and they're like, now the discussion's coming up about, y'all said that this was a radical idea and it can never be done. Look at us now. We're in this situation where we really, really need those programs. So I don't know where that's going to go. Oh, well, come to my house, Yoda. Come see me because I miss you. So that's where we're at right now. And those are some of the discussions that are being brought to the forefront. So, and you guys, you know, I don't know how many of you guys are on lockdown, if it's only going out for essentials. But please be kind to the people in the service industry, whether it's the lady that, or the gentleman that is ringing your groceries. You know, or the guy that's bagging your groceries, or the person at the gas station. Be kind. Be very kind to them, because they're in the front lines getting the brunt of all this madness and craziness, okay, with people going mental on them. So, you know, please be very kind to those people. If you can, tip, you know, so just, we're all in this together, you guys. So always be kind to one another. Yes, extreme brands. Yeah. You know, and people are going mental out there. Thank you, Indigo Dog. Absolutely. That's where I'm at with this. So, yeah. I know, Yoda. I just saw that yesterday. I was like, what? We're on stay-at-home orders? Lovely. Well, I'm always at home anyways, but and T-Barb, you were right on your previous statement that maybe a situation like this will hammer it into people's heads, because according to what I've read from Robert Reich, that stimulus package, I told you guys there's going to be strings attached, and that mice showed up, you know, so they're completely, it's like, oh, you lost your house, or oh, you lost your job, here's a one-time payment at $1,200. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do with that? What are you supposed to do with that? You know? So hopefully this will hammer it into people's heads. Oh my gosh, Ona. So I didn't really have anything planned for readings. So I'm going to be taking some questions. I got to everybody's questions on the live stream yesterday. So let me get my little notebook out here. Let's see if we can get a couple of them. Let me see. Oh, I know, Yoda. I know. Peanut was all excited. I said, honey, we ain't getting nothing. We ain't getting nothing. And then I saw all the reports that were coming out, and the numbers kept fluctuating. And then I saw Robert Reich's, and I was like, dude, even the poorest of the poor, they are not even going to give those people fucking crumbs. That is disgusting. That is so disgusting. T-Barb, will this bring in universal health care? Fantastic question. And this is from T-Barb, one of our lovely, wonderful moderators that we adore. Okay, anybody else? Exactly, Georgie. Exactly. He's been pounding against it since day number one. Hopefully this will hammer it into people's heads. From BMC, I'm going to ask it differently. What will happen to the people making less than $23,000 a year after not receiving and it's like I told you guys, it's not, this is not a package or a stimulus package that you're going to get every month. It's sounding more like a one-time payment, and then they're going to tax the hell out of you. And then next year you're going to have to file that on your taxes, just like they did under when Junior crashed the economy, Little Bush. Because when everybody, I remember I was stationed where I was stationed at, they were giving out the stimulus packages, and everybody was going out to buy flat screen TVs and stuff because those were brand new at the time. I said, hell no, I'm saving that because these mother effers are going to tax the shit out of me next year. What happened? They tax the shit out of us next year. Will people on disability get help? I'm going to ask for the next administration because this one, you're better off holding your breath and putting a bag on your head. Okay, for Yoda. Will Mexico be hit hard by the beer? Let's see. Beatrice Panira, in my reading with the birds, I'm seeing 7 to 12. I think there's been 7 that have been reported already, so we might be missing 5. I'd have to go back and revisit that reading to see if any character cards popped up. But the key was over the birds, so I was seeing 7 to 12, even though I failed to mention that in that reading. Oh, Cappy's mom! Someone on Pence's staff just tested positive. Is Pence next? Will test positive? Let's see. Oh, it was just announced, Jay. Jay, you need to bring me some KFC, man, because I don't know where there's a KFC around here, and I'm starving. Sandra Nevins wants to know if the SNAP program will go up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Dianne Feinstein was one of the ones that's being alleged. No, Kilchasa, I wish that every day. I don't feel bad about it. That goddamn turtle. That damn turtle. Him and Trump, I swear to God, they're going to spend at least 8 billion years in life review just to work out the karma from the crap they've done in this lifetime. Let me see if he'll be voted out. I'm going to ask, how many more senators will be alleged of insider trading over COVID-19? So I'm going to be looking for an amount. Because remember, you guys, I got the birds, that's 7 to 12. Sorry, Georgie, my sailor might come out today. Just because this stuff's got me sort of heated. These mofos are giving out billion-dollar tax breaks to industry. Everybody's buying their own stock. They're dumping stock, and then people, when a problem like this comes up, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Quit asking for handouts. Get yourself out of your own problem. If this happens, I can see that protest that Johnny was talking about happening, because I swear people will bring out the guillotine. This is like 2008 all over again. For Donna, does Mitch have it? You know what else I've noticed? I think that showed up in the reading too, that I know, Claudia. I know. I think it showed up in the reading yesterday too, that Pence is going to be the one that's going to be there to stabilize the country. And the way that he's been melting down in front of the damn cameras and going after reporters and stuff, it's like, I'm wondering, and I don't know how to word this exactly. I do not know how to word this exactly, so you guys please help me out. But I get this weird feeling. You guys know how Mike Pence just sits there and like Google eyes him. He's creepy as hell, you guys. He's creepy AF. And he's sitting there like eyeballing Trump. I'm wondering if the more that this stuff starts to break, because we're going to see the numbers go up as more reports come in. Remember, the 25th has to be, it can't be the House, it can't be the Senate, it has to come from his cabinet. So I'm wondering if Pence will betray him and 25 his ass. Because he gets so out of control. Yeah, I know, Jay. Yeah, nervous breakdown by his own people, Johnny. I know. I know, Marcy, that's so gross. But that's what I'm wanting to find out. Like, oh, I know, Ian. The only thing he left his hood in the freaking closet, but you know, we can see it. So I want to know if is Pence angling for, I guess I'll word it that way. Or maybe I'll reword it differently. And the 25th. Will he invoke the 25th? And remember, you guys remember, the GOP don't give, in the words of the wonderful philosopher George Carlin, they don't give a fuck about you. 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 That's it. That's it. They don't care if you go hungry. They don't care if your kids are sick. They don't care if you're laid out in the hospital with $800,000 worth of medical bills. They don't give a fuck about you. They start getting the phone calls from the corporate executives and they see their stocks crawling. They're going to have a problem. They're going to have a problem. So George Carlin, love that man. May his soul rest in peace. So sorry about the F-bombs, you guys, but just keeping it real. So I think, hold on, let me see how many questions is that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go ahead with these 10. And I'll come back to get some more. For Teresa T-Barb, we're asking, will this situation that we're in right now bring about universal health care? Okay. Okie dokie. Let me bring you guys down. Okay, can you see that? So we have the mice, the scythe, the garden here. The mice could be in reference to the virus and the infections and the illness, okay? There's something said in here that is dangerous and acts very, 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 very swiftly. It's ending here with the garden, okay? The garden is a positive card. What this could be saying is to cut away the disease and the infections from the public. This could be in reference to the way I worded the question, which is, will this, beer situation, I don't want to say the word, bring in, help to usher in universal health care? Well, here we have the public, okay? The garden is something that is social. It is a very large body of people. So this would be like, don't want to say socialism because that word is so, it's been bastardized. I mean, we have corporate socialism, but to hell with the little people, so F it. Okay? Now, if this scythe here, okay, which is as an object, this is something that is sharp and cuts. This could be scissors, knives, a rake, injections, surgical tools, okay? This may become available to the public, okay? But eventually, it's showing that it gets socialized here, okay? T-Barb, I don't know when this happens. I didn't ask for time. Let me go ahead and see if we can try to get time. Timing is a little bit tricky. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off a couple days. So let me see. Kiltessa, no, it has to come from his cabinet for the 25th. I think that they have to initiate it. Oh, Susan B's here. Hi, Susan B. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm going to ask it this way. Pat Reyes, I'm surprised people ain't been rolling them guillotines down the street yet. I'm telling you. Oh, they have to approve the 25th. Well, I'm telling you, Cappy, they don't give two F's about you, but once the corporate executives start screaming, they'll kick his ass out. Let me see. Let me see. Teresa, I'm going to ask, when will the United States have universal health care? Okay, let's see if we can get time on that. But time is difficult to get, so we'll have to see. When will the United States get universal health care? When will the United States get universal health care? When will the United States get universal health care? When will the United States get universal health care? When will the United States get universal health care? When will the United States? It's going to be a couple of years. Let me bring you down. Here we have the tree, which has to do with health, all aspects of health, physical, emotional, spiritual, mental, all the entire thing that has to do with health, okay? The tree is card number 5. This is the card for May, okay? However, let me see, how do I say this? When we're speaking about time, obviously this is not May, okay? Because May is only like a couple months away. Trees don't sprout out overnight. They take a long time to grow. This is slow growth, okay? And then here we're having, we see the crossroads. This is card number 22. This is either the 22nd of the month, so we could say May 22nd. And this is also in reference to something with 2, so 2 weeks, 2 months. Because we have the tree here, this could be saying roughly about 2 years, okay? Just simply because this is something that takes a long time. Let me double check myself in my handy dandy little Essential Lenormand book by Rana George, so I'm not lying to you guys. Let me see here. Go back to my tree. Probably just got demonetized for dropping all the F-bombs, guys, but whatever. We're having fun, right? So for timing here in the book, it says, always remember how long it takes for a tree to mature. 5 weeks, 5 months, up to 5 years here for the tree, and also May, okay? So we have to remember, since this is the first card, how long it takes for a tree to mature. It's very slow growing. And then here with the crossroads for time, the 22nd of the month, the number 2 is important in this card. So anything with 2 or any combination of 2, 2 weeks or 2 months. Okay. And then it's also temporary. It's not something that sticks around. I know we asked about time, Teresa, but I'm also going to take this just a little bit further and talk about the elections here, simply because we have the crossroads. Health is going to be a topic in the elections. I don't know if it's a bit too late for that. I don't know what states of what's going on, but I don't know if this crisis is going to perk people up and go, oh, hell, if I lose my job, I lose my health care. And this might be brought up again. I don't know how many states are left to vote, but this is something that people may vote on, may have to decide on, okay? So I hope that that answers your question. So we'll have to see, Teresa. But it's looking, we'll get there. It's just a matter of when, either 5 years or, I still hope to, girlfriend, because it's not fair that we're over here getting milked dry every time we get paid to pay insurance, and then we got deductibles and premiums and all that other stuff, and the same people that are telling us we can't get health care are riding high on their own free health care on our taxpayer dollars. Stuff it, man. Stuff it. Okay, I forgot who asked this question, but there was a question asked, what will happen to the people making less than $23,000 a year after not receiving the stimulus? Well, let me back it up. Will people under $23,000 a year receive a stimulus? Will people under $23,000 a year receive a stimulus? See the stimulus. Will people under $23,000 a year receive stimulus? Will people under 5 years is the 2024 elections? Dear God. Will people making under $23,000 a year receive stimulus? No, ma'am. The writer, crossroads, scythe. It's ending here with the scythe. This is a negative card. There's news about a decision that needs to be suddenly made. This is a swift, sudden decision. This is also something that is dangerous and cuts you out. So it's almost like that choice was made to cut them out here. I don't have the storks here based on that simple question. So I can't tell you if they get enough backlash or public outcry or whatever to where they have to revise what they're doing. So So let me ask it. Thank you, Leah. Thank you. Yes, it works. Thank you. Yoda, it's like, it's saying that they don't vote. Crossroads and Scythe. Oh my God. What will happen to the people making less than $23,000 a year? What will happen to the people that are making less than $23,000 a year when they don't receive the stimulus? Okay, so let me bring you all down. Okay. We have the house, which is family and property. We have the snake here, which is lies, deceit, betrayal. We have a man, the bouquet, and the moon. Families here are going to have problems with this man. They may feel betrayed by him because the snake is between these two. Okay. There's going to be family problems at home and families that will have problems with him because of gifts that were given for this person's career and reputation. Also, quite possibly very prominent people here with these two. This is marketing. It's like they feel betrayed here. That's marketing. There's false gifts here. False gifts, lying about a gift here. And then recognition for certain families, and then this man in the middle. I'm assuming that this is Trump, the person that's presenting here, because these are all of the same suit. The man in the house has betrayed them. See here, it says that there's gifts that are received here. Okay. Even though the previous reading said that the decision is made to cut them off or cut them out. But I didn't see anything says that there's a backlash or anything. I'm going to err on the side of caution when I say that there might be backlash to where they have to revise it and help out those that are very, very needy. Phyllis Rowan, I was reading the report that was the Twitter that was coming out from Robert Reich, who was saying that people under 23 are being cut out. So please keep me posted. Let me know if that is incorrect. Yeah, Phyllis, that's what I'm saying. Because I'm going off of a tweet that was written by Robert Reich, which was Obama's economic advisor, and he was talking about the stimulus package, and that he was saying that that the way that the package is, people under 23,000 are not getting anything. By the way, for those of you not knowing, Bernie Sanders has been hosting a fireside chat nearly every single night to address the current issues with this beer situation. I don't know, Keisha, because they're cruel sons of bitches. Give it away, take it away from the poor and give it to the guy, the CEO of United Airlines, that's screaming that he's going to fire everybody if they don't give him what he deems to be good enough to prop them up. Yoda, I had seen something about that to where they're just like, we don't have the room. Yep, a fireside chat with Bernie, Ona. He's been hosting them online. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see what they end up reporting on. But the way that Robert Reich was reporting it, and this was earlier today when I snapped it, when I snapped a photo of his tweet, he was saying, yeah, people under 23,000 are getting cut out, which makes no mother effing sense at all. At all. At all. Let's see. All right, so we answered that. For the other viewer that wanted to know, she was asking, will people on disability get help? Yeah, I know, Yoda. That's probably why Johnny kept seeing protests. And I was wondering today after I saw that, I was like, I'm wondering, and don't take my word for it because I don't read tarot. I'm totally wrong. But I'm wondering if it was coming out as a protest, but it's really like a big ass riot where people are just going nuts. Oh, T-Barb is saying, I think I'm seeing that they're getting over $600 per article today. Okay. Okay. I just read online minimum qualifying income of 25,000 gets 600. Minimum qualifying income of 25,000. Jesus. What the hell are you going to buy with $600, dude? What the hell? What? Okay, let's see here. Yeah, Deb is asking a good question. Doesn't it have to be earned income though? Wow, Susan. Thank you so much. Sorry that our dollar is worth under 70 cents. Oh, honey. Oh, they're saying it's under 2,500. Oh, okay, you guys. Bernie's live now on YouTube for his little fireside chat. Oh, it is yes on earned income. See those motherfuckers? God, my God. Okay, let me get back to the task at hand. Yes, the people on disability do get help. I have the fox, the snake, the tree, and the storks here. So problems around health issues for recovery, they get elevated. They get brought up, okay? So do not worry if you are on disability, because I'll go out there with a damn pitchfork and cut somebody's balls off. Let's see, for Yoda, Yoda wanted to know if Mexico was going to get hit hard with the beers. Let's see. I know, Jay. I know. These damn motherfuckers, man. I swear to God. I swear to God. Telling everybody else to pick themselves up by their bootstraps, and it's their own fault that they ain't getting nowhere in life. Meanwhile, these sons of bitches are making backdoor deals, selling stock, dumping crap, telling their constituents it's all a lie. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Don't you know, Lisa Marie, you got to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, girl. That's how we're rolling nowadays. Oh, Bloomberg. Oh, let me tell you about what's going on with Bloomberg and why people are lighting his ass up on Twitter right now. That's right, Johnny. Oh, Sienna's here. Hello, Sienna. That's right, Johnny. You got to have boots and straps first. That's what they forget. These dumb motherfuckers, man. So Bloomberg is getting lit up on Twitter earlier today because he was, you know, when he was running and he went on the debate stage and Elizabeth Warren lit his ass up, and then he eventually dropped out. And this whole thing about, you know, I'm going to pay my workers this, that, and the other thing. Yeah, he just laid off everybody with just like a tiny little severance package. And instead of giving a bigger severance package to the workers that he just laid off of work and the companies that he shut down, which those people are now going to go on unemployment, turned around and donated $18 million to the DNC. It's like, he was like, but he's the only one that can beat Trump. It's like, dude, he is Trump, just with a different name. So for Yoda, will Mexico be hit hard? It's uncertain. So we have the scythe here. We have the stars, which this is what's talking about something that spreads and metastasizes. There's many of them. Clouded over. It's ending here with a negative. No. This is no. There's something that cuts it from spreading here. So the spread is clouded over. In the Lenormand, not only in the grand tableau, but anytime that you're doing a reading, you want this as far away and behind the stars. Because think about this. If you go outside at night when there's no city lights and you go to see, you go look at the stars, you can't see them when there's clouds. It clouds everything over. So you want this far away and behind. But in this instance, because the question was, or I asked it as in, will they experience severe cases of that thing? No. Okay. It's not going to be as widespread down there. There's something that is there or is in place or something that has happened that has cut it away from it getting out of control like it has here. So that was for Yoda. I forgot who the other question was from, but we will address it anyways. I think Jay Rivera was saying it too. You guys were saying that someone in Mike Pence's little group of people there tested positive today about they tested positive today for that thing, you know. So let's ask, mother going to get it too? Let's see. Question was, will mother test positive for the beers? This is what I'm getting. The bouquet, which is a positive card. The moon, which is a positive card. The key, which is a positive card. This is yes, yes, yes. However, this is also talking about something where he's extremely happy about the recognition and success that he's currently having in his career, because that is coming front and center. He's taking on a more important role. He comes into the limelight a lot more, but I don't know why it's telling me this when the question was if he would test positive. And this is saying he takes on a more, those are all positive cards, but it's saying he takes on a more prominent role in his career. And he's very happy to do it. We'll have to see. So there's that. We'll see. Let's see. Will snap go up? For you too, Barb? What do you mean it always tells you something else too? Let me see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Teresa. It's like Teresa's answering, referring to what you said about telling you something else other than the question. Yeah, it's telling me that he's going to become more front and center in his career. He's going to be so happy with his new role, being front and center. He has the key. He's the one that's getting all the recognition. But the question was, is he going to test positive? And those were all flying like, yeah. So maybe he takes on a more prominent role because he's positive. I mean, I don't know. So now we're going to ask, will the SNAP program go up? Okay, we have the birds, which is meetings, conversations, phone calls, negotiations, gossip, small groups of people, about 7 to 10. We have the man here. He cut something away. He is cutting something here. This is ending in a negative card. The scythe, no. It's like they're holding meetings or talking about stuff to cut, remove. Wait a minute. Wait. wait, didn't that son of a bitch and the Republicans just talk about, I saw something the other day from Joyce Winebanks or about the cruelty of this administration amidst a judge blocked the cuts to the SNAP during the pandemic. Perfect. Because I had just seen something from Jill Winebanks and the other lawyer that comes on MSNBC all the time. I can't remember her name. That they were talking about the cruelty of this administration wanting to cut programs like that in the midst of this pandemic and crisis. So I didn't see anything that said that it was delayed. I just said that I just saw that he's holding meetings and stuff to cut. Will the turtle win re-election? Yeah, Michelle, I know about Jill Winebanks. There's another lawyer. She's always on MSNBC. Always on MSNBC. Joyce Vance, I think that might be her. Yeah. I know Good as Gold. It's wanting to make an appearance. And you all see me shuffle these cards. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Uncertain. It's not looking good. So I just asked for, I don't know who the viewer was, but this question was, will McConnell win re-election? We have the book, which is something that is unknown. This is education. This is knowledge. This is also secrets and projects, okay? But it's something that we don't know about yet. The crossroads is the card of choices, alternatives, options, roads, because it goes different directions. And this is also elections, a place where you go to cast your vote. Okay. So like, we have mail-in ballots here in California, but somewhere where you would go to cast in your vote. Okay. It's ending here in the clouds. Now the clouds is a negative card. The question was yes or no. This is showing me a negative. However, there's going to be huge problems around this election. The clouds is the king of clubs, the most negative card in the suit. This could be referred to as a man. And this here with the crossroads, she's the queen of diamonds. This could literally be his opponent here. Okay. Which I do believe she's a Marine Corps fighter pilot. I don't remember her name off the top of my head, but there's going to be some shady crap around this election. It is not going to be clear. Based on this is ending in a negative card. No, this is neutral, negative here. Okay. So if I read it across, secrets about the election that are uncertain, secrets about the election and then big trouble, secrets around the elections and something that's being done in the shadows and covered up here and here, because this is also secrets. Okay. But either way, keep an eye out on Kentucky, because that election, I'm seeing problems around it, around the results. but it's showing no at the end. So, but there's going to be problems there. Okay, this was one of my questions. Let me go back over here. How you guys doing in there? How you all doing? I just seen the chat flying by. How's everybody doing? You guys hanging in there? For Georgie Moon, why did Barr dismiss all charges against the Ruskies? Okay. Jan B says she's doing great. BMC is saying they're doing great. Sunflower Shanti saying she's fine. Noelle is screaming her head off. You guys, let me tell you what Noelle had to say. So just, commercial break here. So you guys, I told you about that little, hi, Lori. Hello. That little game I posted on my community page on YouTube about how your new quarantine nickname is how you're currently feeling, and that's your first name, and your last name is the last thing you ate out of your pantry or your cupboard. Okay, y'all want to know what Noelle said on here? Noelle, you crack me up, girl. Wait, I'm trying to find. Sienna Rose said that she was tired pizza pocket, which made me very sad. Because she's so cute. Let's see here. Where is Noelle? I'm trying to find you. Because I got so many. Everybody. Oh, so Noelle said that she was fruit and nut chocolate sneaky eater. Okay. And I told her, I said, sneaky eater, have you been a naughty girl, Noelle? And she said, yes, my husband is on to me now, and he's keeping tabs like shit, checking garbage and all that, bitch. Noelle is going nuts. You guys need to go check out the community page. You're gonna crack up with all the comments that were left on there. Oh, Noelle. Oh, girl. Okay, so this one was one of my questions. Based on the previous reading, this is what we had gotten. The birds, 7 to 12 people. I think I discussed that earlier on the committees and stuff, that they had the key over their head, insider trading. So I'm going to ask, how many senators will be alleged of insider trading during COVID-19? How many senators will be alleged of insider trading over COVID-19? How many senators will be alleged of insider trading over COVID-19? Okay. So we have the book. The book is card number 26 up here. Wait, no, up here. All right. Down here, we're seeing the 10. Down here, the 10 of diamonds. The book is unknown for what we don't know. If I'm looking for an amount, I would go up here. That is 26. Okay. This down here is 10. So it could be 26 people total, or it could be 2 plus 6 is 8. Between 8 and 10 more. I'm going to say between 8 and 10 because the birds was 7 to 12. So I'm sticking to my original 7 to 12 people because this is now telling me 8 to 10. Okay. There might be some that remain covered up and hidden here with the book. But we were asking for an amount. So I'm sticking to my original 7 to 12 with the birds. Let's see, because this is coming out to 8 and 10. Now, time for another fun question. Does the turtle have, well, we can't have 260 senators. There's only 100 of them. Oh, yes, I know, Stephen. They have to file paperwork. We'll know soon. We got your number, mother effers. Wendy K, I don't know why. I can see you. I don't know why it's telling you you have a moderator blocked. But I can see you just fine. Does the turtle have beers? Oh, is Yoda leaving us? Bye, Yoda. I love you. I'm going to call you later. I'm going to ask it if he will test positive. Damn it. Damn. Okay, bringing you guys down. Let me see. We have the lilies, which is a positive and neutral card. We have the bouquet, which is a positive card. It's ending here with the mountain. This is a negative card. No. If this is him, okay, these two are paired. The lilies is the king of spades. The bouquet is the queen of spades. By suit, these are paired. So him and a woman have remained distant. Okay, there's a block here of some sort for these two. They have some sort of a block for this thing. Because if this is the positive here, no, it's blocked. Okay, so these two have something where they're blocked from it. So no. Unfortunately for the rest of humanity and all other global citizens, that bastard, unfortunately, is fine. Which is a terrible thing to say, but F it. At this point, why not? Let me see here. I had another question. Will that creepy Pence invoke the 25th? Yes, Deb, for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. Oh, thank you, Joanne. Interesting. This is real interesting. Hold on, let me clarify this. Right, y'all, come on down. The question was, will Pence invoke the 25th Amendment? We have the fish, which is money, business, trade, stocks, entrepreneurships, business, money. This is like your cash money, not finance, your money. Okay. We have the bouquet, which is a positive card. This is talking about joy, gift, happiness, generosity. Here we have this is a positive card, the fish, or I'm sorry, the ship. The ship is about somewhere foreign, far away, a vacation, going on holiday, going on a long journey, usually about one that lasts about 3 months. Also, because it's the ship, this is card number 3. As you can see, we are in the 3rd month, March, okay? It's ending here in a neutral. I asked for a clarifier. We got the storks. The storks is a positive card. This talks about change, transformation, transitions, leaving and returning, upgrades. The storks is indicative of the change of seasons and the spring. The storks come in the spring, they leave in the winter. Okay, spring and winter, this beginning of spring. This is saying business, money, gifts overseas. Take the money and go on a happy vacation. Here, transfer, upgrade, change, get out. Oh no. I don't know, you guys. Also, the fish is the king of diamonds. This is a moneyed man. Okay. The bouquet is the queen of spades. We don't have the bear here. The bear would talk about executives, the bosses. So like your corporate executives, your hedge fund. This could be more like a hedge fund manager. Thank you, Janie de los Santos. Muchísimas gracias. So this would be more like your, you know what? Let me double check myself before I start telling you all kinds of lies. Let me see. Working in sales, import, export, international trade. Dear Lord. Let me check the ship real quick for work. A foreign international company. Shipping, trucking, import and export businesses, airline industries, travel businesses, a job requiring a lot of travel, a necessary trip, a shipment that is on the way, outsourcing, affairs or relationships abroad or within another country. A change or movement is needed to revamp and shake things up. The need to take a break. And remember, we got the storks too. This is travel by air. More cases in Pence's office just reported. Oh, lovely. I'm thinking this is showing positive, you guys. I'm wondering if when the travel industry here, whether that's airlines, also shipping companies here with the fish, this is import export stocks, not stocks as in the stock market, that too, but I'm talking about stocks like your not just your trade routes, but your logistics. Okay. When that becomes a problem, that creepy mother might pounce. So for Georgie Moon, yep, everyone at CPAC was exposed, Cappy. Did Mitch McConnell go to that, Cappy's mom? Because I'm showing he's blocked from it somehow. He's negative. Yeah, Trump is way in over his head, man. Way in over his head. How about we test it on him first, Jan B? How about we let him get the beer? Mitch was there, and it's funny how I'm getting that he's far from it, like he's removed, he's blocked from it. I don't know, good as gold. Like I said at Johnny and Jen's channel, unless I watch them swabbing somebody's mouth and putting that crap on TV with a camera on it till the test results come back, I ain't believing a word out of those people. I read on that yesterday, Sandra. Well, there you go. Romney was the only one that didn't go there because they chastised him. Nobody wants to be near him. That's true, T-Barb. I wouldn't want to be around that jerk either. I saw Fauci too. When there was something he was saying about it being something about the deep state, and he's like, Fauci's going like that. I'm like, dude, this is not the time to be playing to your Fox News audience that has the mentality of a piece of dirt, a gnat. He's getting people killed, and he's over there. He's sweating it so bad, you guys. He is shitting his pants. Me too, Deb. Okay, for Georgie. Oh, yeah, I saw that, Connie. And then I saw it on Twitter where he was sitting on a chair, and they were asking him questions, and he was like this. Like, if I had a child that acted like that when I was trying to talk to them, I would smack them so hard. I mean, I know my parents would have beat the crap out of me if I acted like that. He reminds me of a 2-year-old bratty, petulant child that needs to get their ass beat. Like, I'm not saying child abuse, but beat. I got my ass beat when I was little. My mom knew when to bring out the belt. If I saw the belt, I knew I had done something bad. Yep, I would get my ass smacked so hard. Yeah, he did, Noel. He did. He did. And my mom was one of those people that it wasn't just the belt. Whatever she caught that she could throw at my ass, she was throwing it at my ass. I was like, I remember like when mom was living here, I'd tell her, I was like, damn, why didn't you go play baseball? And she's like, why? I was like, because I remember you growing up and I'd do something bad and I'd try to run away from you and you'd throw something at me and you'd hit me all the time. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you could have been an MLB player. Oh, your mom had wooden spoons, Claudia? Mine did too. Wooden spoons, chancletas. Yep, la chancleta. When that chancleta came out, you knew you had to run and hide. Hairbrushes, broomsticks, spoons, belts, books, everything. And they weren't afraid to pop my ass in the middle of the store or something too if I was getting out of hand. So, I mean, I'm not advocating for child abuse. I'm just saying when I was growing up, I'd get my ass beat for, like being bad. Debbie ran away from her mom one time and got the spanking of her life. I remember I did that one time. I ran away from my mom and I was so scared of what was going to happen to me when I got home that I was freaking terrified of going back home. I went to my grandparents' house and I was like crying, begging for them to not let me go back home because I knew the ass whooping. I knew the ass whooping that was coming to me when I got home from running away from her. Oh my God. Yep, that was discipline. And I got it worse at school too because I went to Catholic school. So it was way worse at Catholic school. We got the paddle at Catholic school. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me see. Why did Barr dismiss all charges against Russia? Why did Barr dismiss all charges against Russia? Why did Barr dismiss all charges against Russia? Why did William Barr dismiss all charges against Russia? Why did William Barr dismiss all charges against Russia? Why did William Barr dismiss all charges against Russia? Why did William Barr dismiss charges against Russia? Okay. This is interesting, Georgie. This is interesting. All right, Georgie, you paying attention? Let me bring you down here. The book, the birds, the mountain. This is central to the reading. The letter, the house. Secret meetings and negotiations that he's trying to block and delay because of a message that came out of the administration. Secrets in the administration, verbal transcripts here, documents and records of meetings, 7 to 12 people involved here, that he's trying to block. It all revolves around blocking this conversation, this meeting, these phone calls, some 7 to 12 people from getting released. It's about blocking that. Hell, how do I go from there? Okay, you know what? Let me ask it this way. Hold on, y'all, because I done jacked myself up. Yeah, Georgie, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because it's like he's trying to block a secret meeting because of orders or messages that are coming from the House or the administration and the family. 7 to 12 people there with the birds that he's blocking from what they have to say, but there's verbal transcripts there. For Debbie, the numbers, you can ask the Lenormand for an amount. So let me see. Let me ask it this. How many senators Okay, right here. Let me show you what I got. I asked the question, how many Republican senators will test positive for corona? I'm asking for an amount. I look up here. The cross is card number 36. Okay. In the system, that is the number for this card. The playing card equivalent is down here, the 6 of clubs. Okay. So this could be 36 that test positive. Okay. Or 3 plus 6 equals 9. Okay. 9, 36. And then here we have 6. So I would look up here first before I look down here. This is my primary number up here. This would be my secondary number for a little bit more detail or clues about which way it is. So with the 6 here, this could be between 6 and then up here 9, because 36, 3 plus 6 is 9. So between 6 and 9. Or it could just be giving me a total of 36. See what I'm saying? So from there, I would follow up with yes, no questions. Will 36 so-and-so test positive? Depending on that answer, will 9 test positive? Depending on that answer, will 6 test positive? So I just pull this just to get a roundabout, if it's this one or this one, okay? So from there, you can move forward. Let me see. Now I want to know. The bottom number was the 6 of clubs. Okay, so let me show you another example. So I just asked, well, because we got this earlier, okay? The cross, card number 36, the playing card insert is the 6 of clubs. I'm working off of this number up here. The question was, will 36 Republican senators test positive for this situation? We have the dog, which is your loyalists, your advisors, your friends, your guides, your protectors, your lapdogs, basically. The whip, which is something that is abusive, chronic, criticism, fighting, abuse, addictions. And then here we're ending with the clover, which is card number 2. The clover is a positive card. So it's saying that there's advisors around him that are running the risk of becoming infected and running fevers here with the whip. Okay, so, but also the number 2 is a little bit of luck. It's not something huge. It's only a little bit of luck. So, let me see. If I add all these numbers across, 18, 11, 2, that comes up to 31. Okay. Remember the 2 is a the clovers is a positive card. Okay. Earlier we had this that was saying 36. Sometimes it's right on the mark. Sometimes it's a little around the ballpark. It doesn't get it right on the nose, but it's in the ballpark. Okay. So if I add all these up, and the question was, well, we have 36 with the clovers being here. Remember I said this is a little bit of luck, not huge luck, a little bit of luck. So this could be saying that it's less than 36, but yes, 31. 18 plus 11 plus 2 is 31. Okay. So keep an eye out. So that was just a quick little exercise of how I do it. Then I keep note and see what happens, see if I did it right or if I need to adjust or change how I'm approaching the question or how I am interpreting the answer. Yeah, 36 could be, and then spread it to others. I didn't see anything there that talked about spreading. I'm not going to go there, good as gold. Not today. Not today. Let's see. So how long have I been at this thing? 1 hour, going on 2. Okie dokie. We're doing good here, Joanne. Eating food, watching TV, reading books. It's going well. $110 Ona or Connie. Let's see. I'm going to go back to that previous reading and see what conversations Fred Flintstone's trying to block. Oh. Huh. The orders based on that previous reading came from the administration, the White House. Let me bring you all down because we have the letter, the heart, lilies, anchor, bouquet. Bottom row, the book, clover, house, tower, and the man. There's something in a report or a document here about something to do about a judge here that was loved and favored and they wanted him gifted. This is also in reference to, no, you guys, this is a judge. This is a judge. There's something here around a judge that they wanted in and they wanted favored because of these two. There's also something here about some sort of career official, 30, 35 years. This person's been around, decorated, This person here is decorated, 30, 35 years, veteran. With the tower underneath him, this person is Department of Security, like Homeland Security or something with the anchor. It's something that anchors you down. He's got the house right here, Homeland Security. Someone around Homeland Security, someone here, a decorated veteran. Homeland Security, a decorated veteran, a judge. But there was a judge that was favored. One judge in particular that was favored to be awarded. Down here, a secret opportunity for the family in a tower and him. A secret opportunity for a family, government, and this person. A secret opportunity for the family and the courts, securing the courts here, securing corporations, securing the courts. And this man here, this man here is Trump. Secret report, secret documents, secret results, secret tests, secret licenses. It's paperwork that they're keeping covered up. A lucky affair here. Two men central to the reading. This, if I were just to read it, retirement home, peace in the home, an older man that is wiser, that has seniority in the administration. But this is also two different men. One of them could be in real estate of some sort, which would be him, but this is presenting as somebody else. Perhaps another real estate developer, and an older man here, white hair, 30, 35 years experience. Securing a tower, securing the government, securing courts, securing a company, securing enterprise here. And then that would make him happy, him and a woman happy. There is one person, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. The birds, we got it earlier, 7 to 12. So this right here is one of these people is a decorated veteran. One of these people is a woman that has seniority. And I'm only saying a woman because this, the bouquet is the Queen of Spades. The King of Spades is the lilies. A career official, that was a woman, 30, 35 years. A decorated veteran, 35 years. Someone in the Department of Homeland Security, 30 to 35 years. This man here and this man here. That's throwing me off. Mail to the house. Messages to the house about some sort of generosity for a tower, some sort of generosity for the government, some sort of generosity in the courts, an older senior man and him. Secrets around this person. Securing his luck here and making the family very, very happy. Being generous and taking a risk and gamble to secure him in the government, secure him in the courts, secure him in the department, secure him with a tower, and secure him in corporations. But it all revolves around these people here, the lilies and the house. There's two men right here. One has a home. So I don't know if this is whoever was in the, you guys, I need help. Who was, I'm going back years here. who was Homeland Security? And I'm only asking that because of the House. The very first person when this administration first came on, Homeland Security. Because this is the King of Hearts. Was it Mike Flynn? Because I'm seeing a decorated veteran here, 30, 35 years. They have medals on them. Let me bring you guys down. 30 years service here. The lilies is service veterans. 30, 35 years because of these. The anchor is 1 year, close to a year. This is months. Okay, so this is somebody that has been around a long, long time, has seniority. They're decorated here with the bouquet. They have medals. They're high up here. Okay, they're high up. This person, 30, 35-year veteran. So I don't know if this is Michael Flynn. Was Michael Flynn supposed to be the or was it Kelly? Because earlier we got the birds. Okay, the birds is 7 to 12 people. Barr was trying to keep something from coming out around 7 to 12 people, not letting those meetings and those phone calls and those negotiations from coming out. That's what he was blocking on orders of the administration. National security. Security is here with this and this. Securing government, securing the border, securing the establishment, securing corporations, securing courts. Okay, so so Mike Flynn is here. There's another because that previous reading had 7 to 12. I'm seeing an ambassador, Homeland Security, something about stabilizing borders here. I'm seeing a decorated veteran. I'm seeing, but there's 1, 2. Yeah, this is several people, you guys. What was Flynn supposed to do? John Kelly could have been one, because remember, I'm going back in my head. NSA Homeland. There's the Homeland. I think I said Homeland earlier when I was going over this. In the earlier reading that this is leading off of, 7 to 12 people for the birds for this. 7 to 12. There's something on there about perhaps the people that were coming on that Barr doesn't want getting out. But why would that cause him to dismiss the charges on, I mean, the previous reading said it came from orders under this guy, from Mango Mussolini. National Security Advisor was Flynn. Okay. Then John Kelly. There's veterans here, you guys, high up, decorated, medals. They're decorated. And there's something about their headdress, too, that shows their seniority, which would make sense because being prior military, on your headgear of your officers, you have the little pins. It's something that's pinned on their headdress that shows their status. And I'm just going based off of this. 7 to 12. And it was the book, the birds, the mountain. He was trying to keep secret what was happening in meetings around these people from getting out under orders of Trump. Why would Trump not want all this? And I'm trying to figure out who these people were from coming out and dropping it on the charges. What the hell were they working on? They were working on, see, but there's secret records here. There's records, transcripts, legislation, quite possibly bills, anything that is official. here with the, well, not anything that is official, but paperwork, anything that has to do with paperwork, emails, faxes, phone, not phone calls, that would be the birds, licenses, transcripts, like the people who hold the paperwork house, like because the bouquet nights over to the house. So this could be the title to your house here, the title with the letter to your house with the house. This could be messages that are being sent to a family. This could be, I know that they wanted sanctions lifted, Stephen, but it's like there's something in a meeting that was had that Mango doesn't want getting out. And that's why the charges were dropped. Leases to a house. And the sanctions would have showed up in that previous reading with the mountain right in the middle. Yeah, he had to get funding for the 666. But what's interesting is I have no money cards here at all. I don't have the bear for finance. I don't have the fish for money. There's, with these two, this could be hotel buildings. Hotel buildings, condos, townhomes, a large building with many, many residents inside, okay? There must have been some sort of deal that was being negotiated, that there's perhaps some sort of paper trail or a trail or something on it, because there's leases. This could be a lease to a property. This could be the records for a property. This could be whoever holds the title to your property. See what I'm saying? Stuff like that. There's probably something in those conversation about, and then there's records that are private or records that are being kept secret. So I don't know. And then you have the heart here, which is the Jack of Hearts. This is someone in the family. I don't know if part of the reason why he got Barr to jump on that grenade as well was because he's still working out some sort of a secret deal, quite possibly, for his stupid hotels and his towers that he wants, because that would make him very happy. He's got the bouquet sitting over his head. That would make him exceptionally happy. Okay. But there's something really, really weird going on here with veterans, decorated veterans, a female ambassador, Department of Homeland Security, Department of National Security. There is, it's like all of this, the people that were placed at the top. So maybe this whole situation with what's her name, Marie Yovanovitch, that we don't hear about anymore because we've been hit with 38 other million different scandals. I'm wondering if the planning stages of this goes way back then, like they were working out who was going to be where, especially if we're looking at somebody like Mike Flynn. That homeboy was filthy dirty. He would have sold his country out for a few $1,000,000, which he already did. So he was probably already making deals with these people on who he was going to have in his administration at top level. That were going to favor him, for him to make this deal, because there's a lease or a title or something around a home or property, condos and townhouses. So I don't know if Mike Flynn And those others that I forget who they are were working some sort of backroom deal too. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say here? Like, does that make any sense at all? I'm not getting the snake here, so I don't see treason or betrayals or lies. I was asking what's in these phone calls or in these meetings that they don't want getting out. And it looks like it's around certain departments with high ups, veterans that are highly decorated, and there's records around property. So it does make sense. Okay. Okay. All right. It makes sense. So yeah, maybe the dealings go way back to that, and they were already throwing out, okay, I'll have Flynn doing this. You'll like him. He's a nice guy. You're going to love Flynn. He does everything I tell him, and then basically bend over backwards so he can profit. Flynn was concerned enough to lie to the FBI. Yep. Yeah, that black box showed up yesterday in a reading too, didn't it, Connie Brown? I can't remember what reading that was. Yeah, there's a tower here. There's a tower here, my friend, that has many, many residences inside, condos, townhomes, hotels, and somebody holds the record to that. There was paperwork that was being floating around in secret. So I hope that makes sense, because I'm seeing 2 men and a woman here, unless there's more than 2. Who would the other guy be, you guys? Mike Flynn. Okay, Department of Homeland Security. Yeah, he put in a lot of retired generals. Yeah, how many were dirty? How many were freaking dirty? Because I'm seeing highly decorated top-level people. Yeah, I know, Stephen. I'm not seeing Steve Bannon here, impish artist. He's not showing up here. He's not showing up here. There's a company or a corporation that he really, really favored that he was working around. Or it could be that he was just longing for that tower, because the Heart Knight's over to the tower. McMaster. I don't think McMaster was dirty, though. Kushner, I don't see Kushner here. I mean, he could be, but what's drawing my eye is the lilies, the anchors, the bouquet. That's like 30, 35 years, highly decorated. You're stuck, you're secure, you're stable. You're at the very top of your institution because you've been there so long that you have like earned your seniority. Mattis and McMasters. What's funny is I don't see the other guy that was head of ExxonMobil. What was his name? That rich guy, the CEO. I don't see him in here because he would present as the bear, the CEO, corporate executive. I don't see him here. This is like generals, top level people. He may have been talking about who he was going to assign as well as ambassadors because of the lilies, the anchor, and the bouquet, who he was going to gift the ambassadorships to, and try to perhaps work something to where both countries were going to be happy with who he chose or who they chose. I'm also seeing I'm seeing a judge here with the lilies and the anchors, and then you got the tower right beneath it. There's a lifetime appointment to a judge here that there was something discussed there in secret as well. The recommendation or something may have come via a woman for a lifetime appointment here to some sort of a judge. So I don't know if that's Kavanaugh or one of the other 20 million judges he's appointed as lifetime appointments. Because she Knights over here to the book, they're keeping secrets in regards to the gifts that they're getting, the kickbacks, the invitations that they're receiving, the workaround from around this whole thing. So yeah, I hope that answers some of your questions. Claudia, I'm telling you, girl, if we get the right person in there, which I have no faith, I don't, with Biden, I'd say investigate all those mofos that him and McConnell have been sneaking in, yank them out by their goddamn ears. Nope. Nope. So, all right, you guys, I've been here, I don't even know how long, but I'm getting hungry, and it's 6 o'clock, so I want to go eat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I have a couple of reading appointments tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be on later tomorrow night or whatever. I really do enjoy these live streams because it gives us a chance to interact, and it's so much. I enjoy it a lot more than sitting here filming videos and then posting them. It just allows us to interact and chat and talk. Yeah, do some personal readings tomorrow. And then I'll try to get on if my brain isn't fried. You are most welcome, T-Barb. You are most welcome. Thank you for being here, Ona. I love you, girl. Thank you, Cappy's mom. Ian wants to thank me for my soul. Can I keep my soul, Ian? I kind of like it. Lucien, thank you. Muchísimas gracias. I'm sorry about the F-bombs I was dropping earlier, but I was just like, I was livid about the stuff. So hopefully somebody will be, oh no, I broke my little bag. Hopefully somebody will be going live soon so we can all be entertained. If not, I will be reading my books and studying up on my Lenormand refresher course. You guys, everybody, like, you know, it's just chill. Jay's got me wanting KFC. I've been thinking about it since last night, Jay. So thank you all lovely, beautiful people for being here. Thank you again so much for all of the super chats, you guys. You guys are just, you're bomb. The black box is in the government, Connie. It's not like they took it out of the government and hid it. It's in the government. Oh, you're going to do a reading tonight? Or you're reading a book tonight, Ona? I know, right, Georgie? He had me like so hungry over KFC yesterday, and I'm like, I don't even know where there's a KFC in my neighborhood. Thank you, Kate Sweet Blue. Get some shake and bake. I would, if my stores had food on them. A pet psychic said that my dog cursed like a sailor. I wonder where she got that from. Oh, you're chilling with the stinkies, Ona. Oh, okay. Yes, Ian should be our spy. Yes, Jay, I'm still looking for KFC. You know, I was going to have a cold cut sandwich. Thank you, Lori, for being here with us. And for those of you guys, I'm going to try to get together with Lori from The Way of Positive Change. I need to email her back. I need to check my schedule, Lori. about getting together to do another live stream. So please bear with me. I'm just working through a bunch of emails and personal readings and stuff. So you guys are fabulous. Mel M is saying Google map it, have it delivered. So thank you everybody for being here. Hopefully somebody goes live tonight. I think Johnny did his Night Owl series last night, so boo-hoo. I don't know. I might have to self-entertain with my books. Okay, everybody. You guys are awesome. Enjoy your evenings. Try to take it easy. Calm down. You know. And I will see you lovely, beautiful souls on my next one. Bye. Bye, everybody.